On the 40th day of our journey, we've arrived at the border between the Tibetan Himalayas and Nepal. This place is dotted with mountains over 5,000 meters high. Stretch your arms and it's like you can reach the clouds. That's a very extraordinary experience. Today we're going to search for the story of Eastern Gypsies. As is told, on the border between Tibet and Nepal, there's a unique village called Daman Village. Living there are Daman people. For centuries, they have lived their lives drifting from place to place as foreigners. We'll go and have a look now. In search of the Eastern Gypsies, the elevation keeps dropping. We can describe it as different weathers within 10 kilometers. Very quickly, we descended from the plateau to the bottom of the canyon in Zhejiang County. Zhejiang County lies on the border between China and Nepal. The Zhejiang port is located just 85 kilometers away from Kathmandu, capital of Nepal. Residents from both sides will leave the port for business or leisure travel. We've arrived, the Daman village, Zhejiang County. Are you a resident here?
Yes, I'm village head of the Daman village.
The village head? So, you were born and bred here?
Yes, my grandparents came here from Nepal.
Ancestors of the Daman were the Kyrgyz troops who invaded Tibet during the Qing dynasty in the 18th century. They were the mercenaries from Nepal. When they lost the war, some of the people were left behind at the borders of Tibet. Do you remember what life was like for the Daman people when you were small?
We had nothing, we just kept wandering. Other children could go to school, wear clean clothes and eat proper food. Apples that people would throw away after eating, I would pick them up and eat them when I felt hungry.
Bazang said they couldn't even afford any bedding.
My mother would be wearing a dress out for work during the day. At night when she came back, she would take it off and use it to cover us for sleep. We couldn't see the doctor when we were ill. We were not Chinese.
No identity.
No identity, no household registrations.
So they kept applying for citizenship in China. They kept waiting but didn't get a reply. In 2003, the State Council officially granted them citizenship, and the Daman people could enjoy the same rights as Chinese citizens.
Since we became Chinese citizens, the children could go to school.
Since becoming Chinese citizens, like local Tibetans, the Daman people enjoy free education, free medical care, and free housing. The village has since been upgraded over the past 20 years. This is the third time, I heard.
Yes, the third time.
Your elder brother?
Yes, brother. Yes, and this is my elder sister.
Your family are helping with rebuilding the district. For those living in the border, there is also an annual subsidy.
It's over 10,000 yuan per person a year. I want to be in China. China is so kind to us. Why go back to Nepal? We don't want to go back.
Tibet is truly big. We set out before 9 this morning and it's almost 4 in the afternoon now. We finally found time to look for something to eat. In a small town and in small streets like this, we can get some reviews. As I've noticed, they have quite a few Sichuan restaurants. Perhaps since this is just next door to the Sichuan province, so there are a lot of Sichuan people who'd come here to do business and open restaurants. It's nearly the evening. We've arrived in Purang County, another Western Tibet county town. We're entering the westernmost point of Tibet. It's the least inhabited region of Ali. It's picturesque along the way. One look and your memory will last forever. Look, that's number 1 of the 3 sacred lakes in Tibet. Lake Manasarovar. See the rainbow? It's like a flyover leading right up to heaven. The sky is golden right now, like some gold dust is being sprinkled on earth. Over 1,000 years ago, Xinjiang praised Lake Manasarovar as a place where even the Queen Mother would come to play. And it's truly more amazing to see this for yourself. Thanks. We set out this morning at 9 a.m. and now it's 10:30 p.m. So we've been on the road for over 13 hours. Thank you. Guide to trekking around Mount Kailash. People come here to trek Mount Kailash, going around the mountain. So we're here now at the base camp. Tomorrow, we'll challenge Mount Kailash. The design of this room is truly unique. You can see me and I can see you. Hello. Our hotel is 4,650 meters above sea level. It's the best place to view the snow peak of Kailash. The snow peak of Mount Kailash! The weather is just so-so. We can only see halfway up the mountain, but weather is unpredictable here. Let's go to the starting point of the trek. We can finally see Mount Kailash. The clouds and mist are gone. We can finally see the peak. The mountain is just over 6,000 meters tall, not too high, but no one has ever reached its peak. That's why people have a lot of imagination and speculations about it. Mountain Kailash is of transcendent status in various religions. It's Mount Suya in the Buddhist scriptures. Buddhism believes that it is the axis on which the sun, the moon, and the stars rotate. Yongdrungbon, Hinduism and Jainism also regard it as the temple of the gods and the center of the universe. Along the way, we see many pilgrims who have just performed the Kora, going around the mountain. Some set out at around 4 a.m. and have continued till this afternoon.
你们钻山钻完了，今天早上凌晨天还没亮。哇，为什么要来钻山呢？
为什么只有长山内阿弥陀佛的这样？
这是我的第8圈。
第8圈了，转一圈要多少天啊？
大约1天。
这是我们本教的是一个神山。对，这的话转山的话有很多的那个功德。
Buddhists believe that by going around the mountain once, a mortal can wash away a lifetime of sins. Going around 10 times, you will be free from eternal suffering of hell in reincarnation, and 100 times, you will become a Buddha. Each lap is 60 kilometers and takes 12 hours. At this altitude, it would take at least 2 or 3 times longer. Pilgrims at the Kora, besides the Tibetans, are also believers from India and Nepal.
要记得嘞，其实来转山
跛脚
啊，
跛脚转是怎么样子转？
对，那个意义。
弯脚那是怎么样子转？
哦。
Everywhere in Tibet, we can find prayer flags in 5 colors. They're also called 5-colored prayer flags.
可以请那个经幡吗？可以买这个吗？
不可以，我不行，我也不需要钱，也不是那种的。
No, he said. It's not for money. We can't sell them.
咁但係咧，佢又
But he likes that prayer wheel I bought at the Zhuhang Temple in Lhasa, so we exchange these blessings.
祝福啦。
The idea is, riding on the wind, it is wished that the prayers on the flags can spread across the land, giving blessings to sentient beings in all 10 Dharma realms. In addition to the most famous mountain Kailash, there is another mysterious realm waiting to be explored, and that is the lost kingdom of Gurg. The most mysterious part of Tibetan history must be the Gurg kingdom in the Ali region. In the 9th century, after the fall of the Tubal Empire, which once unified the Tibetan plateau, the Gurg dynasty was born. In its heyday, it dominated the entire region of Ali. The ancient city of Gurga was built by the descendants of the old Tibetan royal family. It spanned the 3 dynasties of Song, Yuan, and Ming, and was an important trading port for Tibet's foreign trade. But in the 17th century, the entire Gurga dynasty suddenly disappeared overnight. Archaeologists are still at a loss for a reason. People are interested in this once glorious castle. They come for archaeological studies and test their physical abilities. Because at 4,000 meters above sea level is a not so easy hike up to the palace at the top. We're at the foot of the mountain right now. We begin to see some caves at the lowest levels where the civilians lived. There's a chimney, so it's supposed to be a place to burn wood for cooking. 3,000 to 4,000 meters above sea level. I see what it means by struggling at each step. We're finally here where the nobles lived, the mid-levels. Look at the view. Wow. There are walls. It's not just about simply digging a cave. Archaeologists have marked this place. This is a unit for a noble. Information says this area for nobles was where the monks lived too. The monks were of a high status back then. It's said this was a place for monks' practice for cultivation. Go. A Tibetan cultural relics expedition team later discovered, amongst the ruins, over 1,000 caves and bunkers. There were also secret passages, pagodas, cave burials, and weapon depots, large and small. It's truly someplace else. Up there is the palace. Oh, it's getting steeper and steeper. It's the palace! It's like you can stretch your hands and touch the sky. The Gurga dynasty had 16 generations of kings, bringing an important revival of Buddhism in Tibet. It was here that the teachings of Buddhism in ancient India were introduced to Tibet. Yet by the end of the Ming dynasty, this dynasty disappeared overnight. Some say it was a natural disaster, others say it was a foreign invasion. But based on the historical course of Tibet, the demise of the dynasty also heralded in the end of the Tibetan monarchy and moved towards theocracy. Next, we finally arrive at the heart of the Ali region. The Ali region is 330,000 square kilometers large, 300 times the size of Hong Kong, with a population of just 120,000. This is the bleakest, coldest place of the Tibetan plateau. Here we are surrounded by the earth-forest landform. Geologists say it can date back to the Ice Age over 80 million years ago. This was the ocean originally. We are standing at the bottom of the sea. If you look more closely, these are like castles or even opera masks, very lifelike. The forms and shapes truly unique. Because it is sparsely populated, a large part of the precious primitive eco-environment has been retained, including one of the 4 major uninhabited areas in the country, the Jiangtang Plateau. To this day, it is still a mysterious land close to humans. This is the most populous place in the Ali region, the Sichuan town. Over 40 years ago, this used to be Hongliu town, which was virtually uninhabited. With less than 500 residents, it was a gravel road. People would drink river water and use oil lamps. Oxygen level in the Sichuan town is less than half of that in the plain. In winter, temperatures could drop to minus 40 degrees. There were also frequent snowstorms and power outages. In the past, it was a deeply impoverished area with an especially large number of old or disabled Tibetans. Today, we are visiting a welfare home, especially for children and old people. Let's have a look. Hello, good day. How old are you, uncle?
82.
82? Wow, you look so fine.
His name is Pudong Chiran.
Your name is Puto Chiran. Hello. The state has invested 170 million yuan to build 8 large-scale elderly and disabled people care centers in the Ali region.
Here is one of our areas for living and leisure.
Oh, wow, they're playing mahjong. Hello, you're playing mahjong. So happy. So you can live in leisure here.
白天的话这边打牌，晚上饭吃完了再打一点，然后就回去睡觉。
Wow, you just won. So happy. What are these? It's interesting. Like seashells.
Tibetan dice.
So as you said, they each have subsidies of over 1,000 yuan a month. So they can play games with that.
Play mahjong or the like. For the expenses, they can buy snacks too.
So basically, room and board and healthcare is all free.
Right, it's free.
This granny is so cute. Looks like that granny in House Moving Castle.
This is a room for elderly.
Good day, hello. A double room.
Yes, for 2 people together.
How old are you, Grandpa?
81.
81. Oh, it's nice in here.
Oxygen supply is centrally controlled.
There is oxygen supply, so this must be the heater.
There are heaters in the room.
Oh, so they won't be afraid of cold in the winter.
Yes.
We looked around and found they have clinics for Tibetan and Western doctors. There are also leisure facilities, including a massage room. Massage! You are so happy. You don't want to go. Before they came, they hadn't tried massage.
Right, never before.
Never before. In the Ali region, there are also many children who have lost their parents with no one to depend on.
你好，阿姨，对，乖，再乖。
几岁了？12岁。
12岁了。你呢？你几岁呀？5岁。你5岁。
They are real brothers.
Oh, brothers, what's the family like?
Their parents have passed away. Wipe your nose.
Oh, wipe your nose. So you're going to take care of them till when?
Till they can start working, we'll support them through school. We pay for all the expenses, so they need not pay anything.
The atmosphere at the orphanage is warm. Though many are orphans and some were abandoned at birth, the home takes care of their everyday living, their education, till they go to university. So this is a big family for them. In the Ali region, a group of medical workers from Shanxi would go all the way to help Tibet. Next stop, Ningji. Scream with my mouth open, sand just pour in. Mount Nachabawa. We see rainbow again. Mount Kailash. There are unsolved mysteries on the internet, such as climbers tried to reach the top, but they were unsuccessful. They said time distorted up there. They said hair and nail grew many times faster than normal. They grew old much faster. Many such rumors unsolved. They no longer allow people to go up.